Oh God, so sorry.
We need a coffee.
What are you doing in my spot?
I thought I could sit here.
Get out. Hello everyone, today me and Timsy Poo are going to be ranking every episode of Object Invasion and giving our opinions on the show entirely. Enjoy.
I think Object Invasion Reloaded is great. It's obviously come a long way since the 2016 version. It's almost on par with BFDIA if I'm gonna be honest.
I also agree on that statement.
And I'm pretty sure the exact reason why they revived Object Invasion was because of the BFDIA revival, which is kinda neat. The show has a lot of cool animation bits and funny humor. Like literally every joke hits.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
And it also inspires me to make more BFDIA style animations, and I'm 100% sure it inspired lots of other people too. Like, ever since the BFDIA revival and the Object Invasion revival, I've seen like a ton of hand-drawn animators switch to BFDIA, and I think that's pretty cool. But now let me talk about the episodes individually.
And when he means me, he means we, because I will be ranking the first episode first, because I am the creator of this video. Now, do I like this episode more than the other ones that we are about to review? Most likely not. But do I like how they introduced all the characters this episode? Of course I did. There's not a lot to discuss about this episode. I mean, I would say the challenge was too short, but I don't think that's a good argument there because I think it needed to be short to introduce characters. So the humor is like spot on what I expected from Fusion Animations after watching the Daily Object show. I think I'm gonna give this episode a solid 7.5. I think that's a good way to put it.
Episode 1 was a pretty good start. I like the lighting in the first shot in the bus, even though it's the exact copy of the bus from BFB Post Split. I like how they introduced all the characters and how they interact with each other, and I also love the alliance. Although the reboot was pretty good so far, I'm still kinda sad they cut out some of the characters like Lego and Ethan, especially Ethan, because he was literally like my favorite character back then. I'm so sad they cut him out, but I can see why, since some of the characters that he cut already have personalities that other characters have, so like, I can see why he did it, but still. I like how the challenge is still faithful to the original from the 2016 version. And again, the lighting is amazing. Like, the shot with Cup after he says they got arrested and stuff was like, oh my gosh, like hands down, absolute cinema. Overall, this episode was a great start and a great comeback to an amazing show. 8 out of 10.
No. Bro, you blew it!
Okay, let's just start an episode like that. I was so excited for this episode. The trailer had me so hyped. I love how this episode starts off with OJ just absolutely gloating about last episode.
Today I'm documenting my incredible feats and writing them down for my future autobiography. Soon my values will be added to the American education system.
Blood's values are not going to the education system. I love how this episode takes like a completely different approach from last episode. I think this episode's humor is like at like the exact same level as last. Anyways, Lamp gets eliminated. That's cool. Not Deadpool. That makes sense. And I think this episode is setting up some plot points that will be taken care of in episode 3.
Episode 2. I forgot how much I love OJ. And it's kind of crazy how OJ in both Anatomy of Insanity and this show have a paper counterpart. I think that's pretty funny. In the old Object Invasion, he was just some mean jock, but I was into those kind of characters. But in this, he's like even better. Like, he's some egotistical mean jerk, but like everything he says is like literally comedy gold. Like, he's literally the best character. It's sad that he got eliminated though. This is the main reason why they should have just put the show on contestant vote, because obviously those stupid kids are gonna vote out the best characters. Like, they did it in BFDR, they're gonna do it again. I also like how this episode they kept the tradition where they do that little presidential thing with WoW and Button. I think that's pretty cool. They've been doing it for a while now. And the main reason I pointed this out because the animation is like so Michael Wong. Like, Fishin might be Michael Wong's descendant. I also did that cutaway gag. I think that was funny, right? Like I said it a million times before, the animation for the elimination is amazing. Fishin is genuinely talented. Oh wait, isn't he like the animation director for BFDIA? No wonder.
This is such a fun episode, dude. It's full of shenanigans like Deadpool moving by himself, even though he's dead. Also, I'm just gonna point this out, but Paper's voice is just like so funny to me.
Wait, phone, you forgot your flashlight.
Wait, phone, you forgot.
The challenge is the cliche get to me challenge, but it's amazing this time. OJ once again takes the spotlight and he's the absolute GOAT. Also, how the hell does this lesbian pull an entire recovery center out of her ass? Like, the hell? Wait, no, never mind. That was a mobile science lab. Sorry. Also, is Deadpool even alive where he's like possessed? It's really confusing to me. I like OJ and Popsicle's rivalry. It's pretty cool, I guess. So I could have sworn Rubber Band was a male, but I guess they probably changed their gender. Now, the only thing I don't like about this episode is the forestry. I know this is more than a nitpick or anything, but it's kind of ugly. I'm sorry. The spider was cool. I don't know, Deadpool was alive. OJ was set up. 7 out of 10.
Sorry to say it, but I do not agree with that one bit. I think this episode is a huge step up from the last. I like how it experiments with different things. So I'm gonna give this episode a 8 out of 10.
Episode 3. Why are the bathroom signs for the boys and girls the happy smile and the sad smile? Is Fusion sexist? Sexist? Oh, well, probably means nothing. OJ gets beat up, killed, humiliated, and eliminated. So this episode is a 6 out of 10. The only good thing to come out that whole bit is the gag where they said Fusion messed up her drives. I think that was really funny. I love breaking the fourth wall gags, especially when they're done right. Also, I swear Fusion animated the green ball and sign in that one as if audio. For your animations, can you play that clip real quick?
Shoot it down.
Yeah, I don't know if he played it or not, but yeah, it was that one. Also, I love how the sign is playing as Invincible in Fortnite. Follow my Twitter, Invincible. But yeah, the start of the episode was pretty weak, and especially the challenge. It wasn't really that interesting. I mean, if I hadn't already seen Take the Plunge challenge like a million times before, this would have been better. Object Havoc already did it the best anyway. But I like the end part with coffee, cake. It was pretty good development, or whatever you call it. I don't know. But yeah, that was a crazy setup to coffee, though. I ain't gonna lie. They didn't even try to hide it. Overall, this is the weakest one, mainly because OJ got eliminated, so 6 out of 10.
I also must agree that this is the weakest episode out of them all. The challenge could have been something else, but they chose the balance beam again for some reason. I don't think that fits Object Invasion, honestly. I do love that part where Candy just absolutely wrecks OJ. But, like, that was a highlight of the episode, I guess. It was okay. The challenge felt, like, super fast and, like, very meh, you know? Like, Coffee just pulls out the most outrageously large machine gun or whatever, you know, like, out of nowhere. No, I don't remember if the introduction was too long or something, but, like, this challenge felt really short. I do love the ending with Keiki, though, you know, that's nice and all, and I do love how we're finally introduced to these, you know, ball and sign guy. So, this episode, I'm gonna give it a 6.9 out of 10. That's right, I'm nicer.
Episode 4. This one is a mixed bag. First part of the episode is mid. I don't really care about it. But the middle part is where it actually gets good. I like the little flashback to Lampy and Cake, and I love the music. Pretty sure the same person that made that one Nightly Manor song also sang in this one, so no wonder it's so good. The animation here is also spectacular. Like I genuinely did not expect it to be that good. But then the end part of the episode comes, and it's really weird. Lamprey joins the competition and it's not explained at all. Then they merge the teams and then it's left on a cliffhanger. That's what? The only thing saving this episode is OJ's slight appearance in the middle part with Lamp and Cake. That was like the only good thing I enjoyed. So it's in the middle of a 6 and 7 out of 10. Wait, 6, 7? 6, 7! Where's the crowd at?
Hey guys, if you like what you just saw, make sure to subscribe to Royal Animation for more videos like this. See you next episode.